million a month, like on an average, basically. Like the whole company is 380 million from that inflection point, like X Hero. But what I wanted to show you is the download size, because download size, like this trick never works so well for them.
It's 4 a.m. and we're rolling the dice. Matei drops knowledge made of golden eyes. Felix with ads making those coins rise. Jack up designs, worlds chasing the sky. We're the 2.5 gamers, the midnight crew. Talking UA adverts and game design too. Matei, Felix, Shaka bringing the insight. We're rocking those vibes till the early daylight. Matei, UA, master eyes on the prize. Tracking data through the cyberspace skies. Felix stacks dollars like a wizard in disguise. Jack up's crafted realms lift us to the highs. 2.5 gamers talking smack. Slow hockey stick, got your back. Ads are beautiful, they light the way. Click it fast, don't delay.
Hello, welcome to 1.5 Gamers, because our dear friend Felix. That's very true. It's
Two
very true.
Gamers
It's very true.
podcast this time.
It's actually a Two Gamers podcast. My name is Matej Lančarič.
I'm Jakub Remer.
And we are your hosts. Felix is in Morocco attending a wedding. I was supposed to be there as well, but I'm in the other part of the world. So, Tafik, congratulations for getting married. I saw some videos. It was pretty awesome. But we have our duties as well. We need to talk about a few games. And we have an interesting case. Again, I'm not sure where should we start, because I need to pat myself on the back because I was talking about this 3 years ago. I mean, kind of like the fake ads article was pretty big at that time when I released it, and I was talking about Mighty Party Hero Wars as the kind of duct tape version of the fake ads. And then suddenly the X Hero came live, and then out of nowhere it started to make 4 million a month in revenues, and it was making, you know what, like I can actually share the screen because I was looking into this. If it's the same case as I was talking about, yes, here we go. So there's this game, and I mean, the game and the studio. The studio is from China, so I have no idea how to pronounce the name properly. Binchuang Network, maybe. Sorry, guys, for butchering this. So if we go all time, and I think this is
Hero
even...
Clash, not X-Hero.
This is Hero Clash. This is Hero Clash, which is even, I think this is even
That
like
is the biggest app on
this is the bigger one. Because if we go into this portfolio of theirs, which is shared this tab, and I guess I was talking about this game, which was X. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. Thank you very much for coming to this episode. It's brought to you by our sponsors, PVX Partners, the simplest and most effective credit line for marketing. If you're scaling your business and need funding, here's the deal. With PVX Partners, you can grow your game easily in your business. There's no equity dilution. You can repay as you get paid, and it's flexible, fast, and fully tailored to your growth. So you can secure funding in 30 days and get a term sheet in just 24 hours. Don't you wait. Take control of your UA budget without giving away a piece of your company. Visit pvxpartners.com and see how they can help you grow your game faster and stronger. Don't wait. Go to pvxpartners.com. Hero. Honestly, it might be. I will share the screen and the actual gameplay from the past. But as you can see, they had so many different companies because they got banned. Like they would actually pull from
the
store
times.
at some point. Okay, so let's go to analyze downloads and the revenues here. If we go all time, then yes, this was exactly the case. I think it was making something like 50k, maybe, 15, 20, 30k, whatever, and then suddenly bam, 2 million, 4 million, 8 million, and they say 9. So what happened? Well, welcome to the fake ads. Welcome to the save the dog, and the actual fake ads history. So I wrote this iconic piece back then, and then I was talking about this. So it's X Hero. 60x the revenues. What happened? They actually copied a Mighty Party with their fake ads. Then suddenly they started working with this weird dinosaur, whatever is this type of template, which was very close to mob control, but with dinosaurs. See?
That was also
Look.
Nexus Creative, the towers and everything.
Yeah, the towers, yes. The
this is
towers was
Nexus.
Mighty Party / Hero Wars / whatever.
Pretty much
And then they
everything
used
fake look together and like use all the fakeness.
At that point in the past, so this is 2022. So back then, this was the fake ads kind of thing. So they had, this was their creative. So basically I
mob
can't
control.
even say mob control with dinosaurs. And you know, like what's funny, like we can't even say like this was AI because this wasn't AI back then. It was just like regular
pre-AI.
influence, pre-AI. So mob control. And then they said, oh, you know what? Like this is not really working that well. Let's try something else. And guess what? It was actually at that time when there was a big trend on TikTok, which is saving the dog. So instead of dinosaurs, they immediately pivoted to saving the dogs. So look, so instead, this was the creative. This is what they changed. And I was like, whoa, how can this work? And there were like so many different articles about it. I was writing about it. Neil from mobilegame.biz was writing about this. And they was actually pulled from the store back then because it was fake. I mean, obviously. But
it was too big. That was the problem.
It was too big. But
big.
This is exactly, look, this is actually the
loading
gameplay.
screen. Yeah.
This was the gameplay. So this is the first second of the game. Great. So save the dog.
Exactly the same level.
You go again. Wait a second. So what's happening here? So it's like, oh, all right.
Yeah, but
so
the game was an RPG. It was an RPG.
This, I'm trying to get there because all of these, like the first like fake gameplay was the save the dog, and this is the real game. It's basically an RPG, but who cares? Because there was one level of RPG, 2 levels of save the dog to support the fakeness of the whole kind of onboarding and everything. So this is it. And they saw it's really working well because they changed the whole store, put it into the game between the levels, basically. And
let's
again,
say
like,
it
this
worked
is
very well and shoot them up, but from that point on, they were just declining, which is not the situation for today's forexes using
because this is like, come on, like you need to think about like this is 2022, and they saw 40 million views on like different save the dog bullshit on TikTok. So they started working with this. And if we actually go here, I mean, even now, like in the last 30 days, they're still making 6 million. This Binge One Network company limit. But I mean, I think what was it here? Yes. So again, like this graph. So they went from basically nothing to 8 to 10 million a month. And then since then, obviously, like, this is a big decline. Still, this game made in 3 years 160 million on 53 million downloads.
Yep.
Not bad.
Not
bad. And that's no ads. That's why also, by the way, Felix is not here. But then they have another game, which is a Hero Clash, which made, I mean, you can clearly see the pattern here. I mean, 184 million, 50 million downloads. It's insane. And it's a different game. So today we are talking about another game from their portfolio, which we assume it's going to be even bigger than all of these.
Yep.
Why? Why? You will now find out.
Because of course it's a forex.
Exactly. Because everything we saw until this point led to forex, like onboarding, save the dog, whatever, and bam, there you go. Slap it on the forex.
Today's game, actually, the game that we're going to talk about today and review today is going to be X Clash. That was just the history lesson to put it into context.
Yes.
So what's happening here is that X Clash is currently doing 1.3 million downloads a day. This is Saturday, October 20th. Yes, if we do bullshit filter, it's not that rosy because India is doing 340K, Indonesia right behind it, but still 100 downloads.
But you know why is this important?
Because?
Feeding the whales.
Feeding the whales, exactly.
Feeding the whales.
Because that works for forex strategy, not for RPG strategy.
Exactly.
There we go.
But I'm so fucking excited. You can see this is amazing. This is amazing.
And RPG wise, you can see that they really push in the full throttle. I have this one obligatory shout out that I need to do to Berg Akman that I met at Moby Dictum, and he was kind enough to tell me that you can
That
do this thing.
You are
Yeah, I'm
doing Sensor
it
Tower
wrong all the time, basically. Which means we can now have finally two screens on one screen, basically. Thank Berg very
Two
much,
graphs, yes.
and shout out to Sensor Tower guys, because it's super handy. Because I always want to do this thing with two lines, and you can see how the days kind of line up against each other, not just in the same graph, but beside each other.
Yes.
Especially in this case, you can see it how revenue is slowly coming up online in the game, but you can see here that something start of October, it was still doing this is shitload of downloads, 130.
They added new countries.
Yeah, so
and
something
mainly US.
snapped, and then 10 times the download, the daily volume.
So hover over the two dots on the bottom of the graph, and you will see countries change.
Countries change, okay.
A countries change there as well. So I mean,
the game is just being unloaded now.
They're just exactly. The game is being global launched, I would say.
Yeah.
Just
but
now.
you can see how even the revenue spiked now. So it's just going to be
if you
very,
go
very interesting.
And click US only, you will see clearly how that goes.
There we go. Yeah.
So this is why we're talking about it.
Yeah. And okay, here. That's the 150k US download today, basically. So they're just starting now, but I guess we'll see it very soon. So I think it's an obvious, natural kind of evolution here when the company, as Matej showed you, mastered the fakeness of the ads and use it with different genres, which was RPG, and the other one, my guess is this is some kind of a idle
Squad
RPG
Battler
or Squad Battler. I don't know. Could be just a different variation, but we both know idle RPGs are
different mini games.
Yeah, different mini games and shit. But these games never have the spend depth or the fake ads. This whole strategy just works perfectly because of the nature of Forex and to master.
Yeah, but
Forex,
come on, man!
time.
We were talking about this strategy coming from Forex to other genres, and these guys did it the other way around.
First one. Yeah.
I know, but still, look, 185 million in the last 3 years for one game.
It's there. This is their graph. They were still doing something 10 million a month, on an average, basically. The whole company is 380 million from that inflection point, X Hero. But what I wanted to show you is the download size, because download size, this trick never works so well for them.
Yes,
so,
because
you see the chart here, all that X Hero whatever stuff there, 100K or whatever, that's Hero Clash 300K. This is 1.3 million. So
sure.
The scale's
again, do US
different.
only, and then we will see how it really goes.
We can do,
because it's important for other games. Basically, it's smaller because there you go. Higher. Sure, but you see the spikes. You see the spike, but it's mainly US because that's what makes the most sense.
Yeah, of course. That's where the money is coming from. Yeah. So but we really need to talk about this because their strategy, and I guess let's leave the numbers for now.
Yes.
Their strategy is
a
little bit more, let's say, the fakeness is pushed to the limit here with a little bit more
I'm
focus.
I have a feeling that every time we talk about the new game and Forex, you always said the fakeness is pushed to the limit. I think you said it at least 3 times already.
Yeah. Okay.
This is
every time there's a new limit that it needs to breach.
I know, we need to push the limits all the time.
So let's just go very slowly through the YouTube tutorial. I mean, initial gameplay, so you see how it plays actually. So you start the game, and immediately there's a save the dog level, same fucking level as was there exactly in X Hero. And
exactly. It's the same thing.
So
why would you change it?
Yeah, exactly. So their funnel is tried and tested, and then comes the Forex part. So they literally took Last War and
this is exactly
copied it 1-to-1. That's it, basically. Then immediately after the second click comes another save the dog level. Then we continue another save the dog level. Then we continue. This one is a little bit harder because you actually need to think a little bit. It's not just Then comes the narrator, enter the story, of course, where you have seen that. And then, bam, This is an upgrade of what they had because this is now combining stuff that's being fake in Last War plus the stuff that they have with Save the Dog. So we already are on second fake minigame. After moving there, we continue. Again, Save the Dog. Why not? Then we continue. This again a little bit harder. Another Save the Dog with a balloon. Another hero. Another barrel minigame. Then we finally have the setup. Another Save the Dog level.
There's so many of them. It's insane.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's like every second
every
level
minute, basically.
Yeah,
every minute of the game, even like every 30 seconds, pretty much. Okay, so some more upgrades, yada yada yada. Guess what happens?
I know exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna kidnap my. This is the latest Last War UA creators.
Yes, the one with like 2 roads with the
2 roads. Yeah.
So now, as usual, our
So
narrator is kidnapped.
they kidnapped my. Okay.
For sure, torn clothes, stuff like that.
As usual.
Actually, they're going a little bit more, I think, against Last Z, the
Okay,
new River
fair.
game trending game.
Because of the girls.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, of course. Waifus always work. So we continue, and then comes Dragon Scout, or rather, like, I love the wings and the body proportions of this dragon. I'm guessing it's probably stolen from How to Train Your Dragon or whatever IP stuff.
Most probably, yeah. It looks exactly like that. Yeah, the big one with the guy.
So we continue, and then we are on the typical river game road around on the town, which unlocks the town, which like they have just set up here, and we can kill it here.
So just let's pause here. So this is a 10-minute of the actual game and tutorial, and you saw so many things.
Yeah,
no
exactly.
Forex yet.
And I think Forex comes somewhere.
Yeah, I would say like minute 20, 25.
So we got I think already is there. See, it's unlocked. Yeah, so our girls still are already unlocked here. See, there's third fake minigame, by the way, some kind of Survivor IO style one. There will be more, even more.
Of course, yeah.
Even more. Yeah, I think that was the one. Where's the world unlocked? There's gacha summoning. Here it is. I think that was the radar function. Yeah, world's now unlocked from 19 minutes. You can go and yeah, you know. I guess the game doesn't go there, but yeah, let's switch to the actual game. Yeah, this kind of road continues. I'm just kind of here. Want to see, by the way, like how we can at least rescue the narrator, because these mini games there's are exactly like the ones in Last War, but I think with the addition that the gates can be now charged. That's like again that's what works in the latest creatives.
That's the UA creative.
Yeah, like it's like so adjusted like to the latest one. Again, it's just like iteration of what you could see there with the River Game creatives, like pretty much just best practices, and they took like everything. They even have this like reward time, which wasn't definitely there, where you have just like bonus coins with your top build. So yeah, they really
like you said before we started the recording. They watched all the podcasts that we did and took the best.
Yes,
took the best. So guys,
exactly.
it's great that you are staying 2.5 steps ahead of the industry, as we are, obviously. Even more. But they have, I would say, quite a lot of history of what they're doing with the fake ads.
They are
already
very successful with the fake stuff. The problem is they didn't have the engine. Now they have the engine because they have a Forex game, which is able to absorb all that.
Exactly. Because I think the fake ads part is good for marketing stuff. All of this is good for the actual game KPIs.
Also, Plants vs. Zombies being stolen, basically.
Yes, I mean,
as we speak.
Obviously. This doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter.
Here we have the second road, the one where, because again, we've seen it in River Games creators, basically. The one where there's barrels on the right, and then there's stop on the left. There's also this bus of zombies or whatever. By the way, they have even hard levels, I'll show you. Because like this is their biggest innovation, basically, within this game. Like the game is just copied Last War, like 1-to-1. And then there's just much more of these fake minigames. Last War has, I think, 1 or 2, maybe. They have gates and these like barrels, AFK arena style setup.
But that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And now I think like you need to play the Save the Dog.
No.
Or Save the Dog is only for onboarding.
Save the Dog is only for onboarding. Now I need to play Survivor IO, basically.
Oh, I see.
So you go here, And there's like 2 bosses incoming, and you need to farm like these soldiers again, grow your army, and kill the.
When do you actually play the Forex part?
You played a little bit.
Yeah, but like
between
because
the
like
timers,
right
basically.
now, yeah,
Forex
okay,
is mostly
okay.
timer.
Okay, so you need to. Okay, so this kind of increases the play time a lot.
Yeah,
in the between the time, so you don't really need to. Yeah, engagement. Yeah, you don't really need to really like exit the game, basically.
Yeah, you don't need to, because like you can still like,
there's still like shit ton of stuff to do.
And especially in the beginning, you just go so fast. Like I could just upgrade stuff
like,
anyway.
It's almost like as fast as Kingdom Guard, where you just did all the tower defense part. It's like this amazing tower defense. Oh wait a second, this not.
But best part that takes it away is basically when you see the rewards you get for these shits. Like it's like nothing. Like
yeah, it's meaningless.
Whatever. Like if I click here, then we get that. So we can get the final key and see what happens.
Ooh.
Yeah, just like
final key.
That really doesn't do anything. Remove the chains. There we go.
Yeah,
I guess our girl will turn into S tier offer. Okay, see, we have her. Thanks for rescue. Nothing would happen if the timer runs out, of course.
Of course, yeah, you can still.
And then what? I can upgrade her.
You can actually, yeah, you actually can have her.
Yeah, but I think she won't turn into S tier offer. They already have one. I guess that's the problem. Because she's part of the events and everything. Yeah, she won't, because there's another one here.
There's another one. Oh,
Sarah, and like she's the offer. Yeah, that's the offer that's waiting always. That's the first purchased one. That's like physics really scaled.
Yeah, of course, as usual.
Anyway, they also have this like.
So now what?
How's it called?
Road. Zombie treasure stars.
Yeah, immediately they give you a lot of stuff, just like popping here. I haven't seen this one before.
Oh, but you can still play the Save the Dog on the left.
Yeah,
you have it there.
I can play Save the Dog on the left. There's the gacha stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, there we have a dragon guy. That's great. That was nice. Okay.
Like, come on, man! Like seriously, this is a joke. Oh my god! So dear listeners, you witness the lack of Jakub Remia.
As usual. Legendaries just fall from the sky.
Yeah, as usual.
Yeah, so again, additions. Let's stop here. So, there's the radar, usual setup.
Game review radar. Woohoo!
Blah blah blah. There's this building called minigames. If we go here, there are already 3 different minigames. So there's Save the Dog.
Fuck. That was
scary.
Go
and play it here, which, if I understand, will hopefully work. It won't work.
I want.
I think I need to put him something like this.
It's actually, what's funny? Like, this is not easy.
Yeah, this is not easy. Like, the puzzles are actually kind of hard to do, which is,
This is very close to Evony kind of level of difficulty.
Like, this is how you need to do it.
Okay.
There we go. So, this whole thing...
I'm sorry, I doubted you.
No worries. There's 50 soldiers that this gives you, which is literally nothing. 50 base soldiers, like, come on. Yeah. So we have Save the Dog. Then we have, see, this is how you get them. 50 soldiers. If you go here, you build these guys by whatever, 1,000 or whatever.
Yeah, 1,000. Yeah,
it's like nothing. So we have Save the Dog. We have Soldier Assault, which is basically but this is kind of hard, by the way. You see, I start with 1.
See, yeah, come on, man. You're gonna fucking fail.
Yeah. So this is kind of hard again.
Well, just shoot to the gate.
This one. Oh yeah, you're right. I should shoot to the gate. It's just hard. Yeah, like you can really screw this up, because like these are actually like you need to think and like do stuff. Which
I can see. I can see you're failing at that from the get go.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
You can skip it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, and then we have Cannon War. Guess what?
Mob control.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Literally 1-to-1 mob control.
Of course they have mob control. They had mob control 3 years ago.
Yeah.
With dinosaurs. Yeah. So come on.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that probably later there will be even another one.
90%. Like
they also have the
one more.
They have also the survivor round. So we already have 4 different mini games in the game.
You know what's funny? Like, they only work with the Save the Dog creative.
In the actual creatives on that.
Mm-hmm.
probably because later it won't work.
Because,
So
like,
they
that's the
switch to
best,
the other
yeah.
ones.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see. So they have this. It's also here in the main menu, like save the docs setup. So it's like, one of the most important icons. So they literally try to smash it down your throat, like just go play this and stuff. Forex style things, like again,
Okay, so
very typical stuff, nothing really to it. I won't really cover that much. Like I'm sitting in my base currently where you need to go register on Discord, otherwise you'll get kicked in a day because you're considered to be a bot, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the usual setup. Like we don't need to go here. Then's the road. Like again, we covered that part. Then there's typical gacha stuff. Again, legendary is just rain. You see it. These guys who optimize the buildings here. Like if I go here, like again, another gacha basically. So you have like rare epic workers and whatnot. All these like daily quests and whatever that's there. Then there's the queues. Like again, we can have up to 4 researches for all these events.
The usual,
like 20
the
tabs,
usual Forex
basically.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usual Forex live op stuff. Usual Forex. They also have a survey just waiting immediately from the start. 300 gems. Again, it's become a custom now with all these Forex games. Like River Game does it, Century Games does it, everyone does it. Even Frozen City had it in the beginning. So that's there. The trial is again just some other modes which I won't even get into, but it seems like PvP stuff. But like, okay, what not? Why not? Heroes again, 1-to-1 copy Century Games model, not really, or even River Game I guess uses it. Guild setup, same thing, not really something to it. And yeah, that's it. Then you have like these typical like 7-day login events. You have the big, the usual kind of 1-day missions unlock. You need to complete those. 2nd-day missions, then you get the reply. Yeah, this. By the way, this seems like so much AI.
Yeah.
Like if this is not AI,
This looks like AI.
Yeah, this is completely AI. Yeah, thousands of like live op stuff basically that's like looking at you. Calendar, which again typical Forex stuff. Nothing really to it. So the biggest innovation is pretty much that they just slot in a lot more of these mini games. That you literally have the building that's called like mini games. You can get these. You have different mini games even on the Saga, which is the road to unlock your whole city and like get the. I don't even get what we get after we save our princess here. I guess just more shards of her so we can upgrade and double down on her. Yeah, nothing really to it. They have a little bit more like elemental system stuff in the game. Yeah, because again, it's like so strong hero based. These are the guys I wanted to tell you, the recruits that's coming up. Idle mechanic, nothing really to it.
There's plenty of stuff that you can actually do.
Yeah, like it's again, but this is Last War. Like this is Last War 1-to-1. Like all these guys waiting to assault your base, blah blah blah. That's Last War. Like just without the animation. Like these 3 teams. Like this is like my 1 team. This is the 2nd team that I can buy.
Is,
yeah.
If you don't want to do any Forex stuff, you can still play the mini games to the end of the world. You can.
No. This will end at some point. This road, if it unlocks the whole base, it will end. It has an end to it. I was there at Last War.
Yeah, at Last War, but you have 3 mini games, so it's a long play.
It's a long time
until you unlock the basically.
If you go into the world, you see like everybody is kind of young.
I mean, you will get killed most probably if you don't play the Forex part.
Of course, but again, you see that lots of people are completely young because you see that they all have these shields.
Yeah, I see
the shields mean that like it's this buff here which says 3D shield. Your castle cannot be attacked or scouted for 3 days from install.
Yes.
So this is like new player protection. So
I know.
All of these are new players because of course this is a new server. Because if they're doing 1.3 million installs a day, they're minting servers. Like they probably fill out the server in like 20 minutes or whatever.
I know. Yeah.
Like that's how Forex works.
That's why I'm saying like until you kind of lose the protection, you can still play the non-Forex part, and then you will get killed as a kind of fee.
Yeah, you lose it and then
the whales.
Yeah, you'll be like plankton for the whales basically. At some
exactly.
Point. Like, this is how this whole thing operates. Let me maybe get the ranking to kind of check somewhere. Question is where the ranking would be, probably somewhere in the guilds. Strength ranking.
Okay, there you go.
No, this is just the guild ranking. We need like a top ranking, whatever. All this union badges. The ranking.
You can click wherever.
I don't even know where it is, honestly, because there's so many buttons.
You mean your ranking?
You are so popular.
You are quite popular. Oh my god, that's amazing.
So cool. I was doing bosses
That wouldn't happen
earlier
in the real
today,
world.
so I guess yeah. Here we have Prime Minister noted in the office. Okay, I think this is just guild ranking. Unlocks castle. Okay, so we cannot go to the leaderboard because we don't know
Yeah,
because
come on, man. Oh man.
Yeah, castle is just
That's
level
7.
7. Yeah.
It's finished now, man. Like what's up?
Great.
Upgrade.
Great. Speed up. Quick speed up. Yeah. Iron Mine. We cannot. Okay, this will take a ton of time.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, that would take.
Anyway, it's just very, very young server basically. So you can see it there because like the best thing that tells you, like if you go here and you see how like less and less players will be here if I go like to the middle. So I mean the guilds actually. So somebody here, there's like no one. Those are not okay, but those are like level 4.
There are some.
They're like they cannot do shit there.
Yeah, no, they were gonna get killed quite quickly.
So we'll see what happens there, but it's just the Steam finally mastered Forex, which is great because now they have the best growth engine for their whole like fake growth, so to kind of move it to the right direction, and it's done again. I think a little bit more casual. Because if you go here, you see that the icons and everything. I think it's still okay.
This is not as aggressive Forex as
it's
we
not
would
as
see.
aggressive and as many notifications and pop-ups. I think the bottom bar.
You mean as Hantopia?
Hantopia, okay. Let's not talk about that one. But I think even the bottom row, you see that like Save the Dog being like taking the prime here. This was not the case for Last War. Last War has just one building, and you can do like the mini games, and that's it. These guys have it as like one of the main buttons here. So they kind of stick to their fake funnel a lot. And I guess they need to because that's the only thing that differentiating them between them and the other companies.
Yeah, 100%. I'm still surprised. This actually Save the Dog fun lasted like 3 years, to be honest, because we were thinking basically it's just gonna die, which kind of died.
It did.
It kind of died, but then like I think we just didn't pay attention too much anymore.
No, because we were looking at the big guys. Like, come on, 3.5 million a month is great, but compared to like Century Games or River Games, like,
that's what I was saying. Like then
experiment.
Frozen City happened, and then Last War happened, and then suddenly no Save the Dog, but then Gates. Basically.
Like the top creative for this series, of course, King Shot.
King Shot,
yeah. That's the one that actually has done properly.
AKA Thronefall.
Okay, creatives.
Yes, what do you think we're gonna see? That big of a difference than Saving the Dog, which is basically saving the king, but we are saving the dog on 5 million different scenarios.
Different ways to how to save the dog.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. But at least this is interesting because you see they have this big fun whatever TV. Which
but honestly, like the game is quite interesting to kind of do the draw puzzle. It's quite hard sometimes.
No, it is quite hard. And like it's like because like that puzzle is.
By the way, this doesn't work. This is fake. The beast can do.
I know this. Yeah. Because
initially threw it.
Yeah, that's why it's so funny because they're doing all the fake stuff. But I mean, you can do so many different scenarios here with this saving. I mean, I'm impressed because they really know what they're doing. And what we
3 years of saving the dog.
That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. That's what we initially thought, like, oh my God, this is bullshit. It's never going to last, blah, blah, blah. And then but then we just didn't pay attention anymore. Now we have this again. It's like, okay. So I guess it worked. It worked quite well. If we are talking about 350 million revenues for 2 games.
Is it number 1 in the charts? It is.
What?
Or is it not?
It's number, yeah, of course. In terms of the downloads.
No, it's second. First is ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, yeah. Then is this. You can show us this. I mean, what's really, 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 really interesting? I'm gonna tell you. So how many UA channels do you think they run?
Chinese company, so not that much.
Very good. Tell me.
Apple is missing.
We are now looking at Facebook, but look here.
Wow.
They're mostly running Google and then very little of Facebook. Very little.
Mostly
They're
running
so
Google, 96% YouTube.
Yes.
What's mostly in that word? It's all of it.
Yes.
Where's the mostly part?
Yeah, I mean, I'm leaving backdoor open because of of this impression share dashboard. But anyway, I was looking at it from the creative gallery point of view, and it's like, oh man, like I see, like if you just go here and do just all networks, then we basically see Google all the time. And I was like, wait a second, this can't be right. And then I was like, you know what? It's actually Chinese company, so of course it's right because they run.
There we go. Glacier Games. It's like under account called Glacier
yes.
Games. Yeah.
Yes.
There's the
Glacier Games was the
time saver protection screensaver.
The Glacier Games was the fake company for this the X Hero or whatever. So,
but why do they even run it if everybody steals everyone's anyway? It's just like harder to steal, or like
I don't know, man. Like it's
like,
how it
see how it goes around it. Like there's like very specific movement.
Yeah, I know. So,
but these really got upgraded, to be honest. Compared to original. This is not the ones that X Hero was using. Like this X Clash. Yeah. X like this took some time to kind of do.
This took some time, yeah.
Iterate and get the best one, really.
No
you want to put what Creative Gallery on
X Hero
October 20? Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean they're running some crazy shit these days. Very crazy stuff. So, like they know what they're doing in terms of like the fake creatives. Look, this is now. Let's see. I mean,
yeah, let's see.
I can do 2022 October, whatever, November, for example. It doesn't matter. Let's do. Yeah.
Yeah, these are the old ones.
These are the old ones. I mean,
it's like memes. All of it is like memes.
Yeah, memes. But the Chinese music there, it's insane. At least Halloween.
What would you do actually? Like you would just take the best ones and rerun them, and then create new ones. Like what would be the setup? Like if you literally had a game that already did this with the same funnel. Yeah,
just the best creatives from 3 years ago. At least like the same concepts. So see, look.
Mm-hmm.
So many of them. I mean, they ran. Look, the thing is, right now it's definitely not like 12-second. Right, it was 12 seconds before, or 15 or whatever. Here, I think it's like 30 maybe.
Up there again, definitely.
This is the one that I actually showed you in my.
Yeah. So some of the good ones just got recycled.
Yeah, I mean, like why wouldn't you do this? Right?
So it still works in 3 years.
Yeah, that's my main surprise. Like this shit still works.
I mean, exactly how the fuck creatives.
Exactly. Like how the fuck is this even possible? I mean, I don't get it.
Where's this whole creative fatigue?
Where it's a different game. That's like you do you remember when we actually were talking with our like former colleagues in one company, and they said they were opening new ad accounts on Facebook like every week, like 10, because it was just resetting the learnings and whatever else. You start from scratch, blah blah blah. So you're trying to game the system. I'm pretty sure these guys are definitely
the definition of gaming the system.
Yeah, exactly. And I love it. I love it. This is great. I mean, this is as fake as it can get, honestly.
And go on the current one, like the X Clash. That was X Hero.
Yeah.
Different tab, I guess.
Let's just do this. Okay. It's
this
just
X Clash.
I'd say it's like a little bit more polished.
7,000 total creatives.
That's what that's why I want to say. Like they actually run a lot of different creatives.
All on
that's my on yeah.
Would this be better if this would be like diversified on AppLovin or Facebook or all the other networks?
Their total creatives is like 9,000. I'm really waiting for this.
Or you mean like they're just going to unload more scale after they just released the new country, so we're gonna see the more. How much can they even get? Like they're already number one in downloads.
Yeah, but it seems like this. I mean, I'm really looking forward to see the AppLovin, Unity, and all the different like channels. TikTok, 100%. I mean, this should work on TikTok easily because of the meme format. So like I'm not sure like what they're kind of waiting for, but these will definitely get super big. And that's my assumption, at least, because like you can see it like right now, they started, they use only Google, they have 9,000 creatives. Come on.
But the revenue is not really going as like the lag is giant there. It's not going that fast as I would expect it to go. Or there could be a problem with the estimation.
Just look at this chart. I mean,
Yeah, I see.
it doubled US revenue in 5 days. I mean, that's not bad.
Because there was no US users like to begin with, like big downloads.
What do you mean? All these purple ones
Yeah,
are
that's the
US
US revenue, but go active users. Go active users. You'll see.
Okay, but see? I mean,
so US is which one?
US 10K.
Yeah,
now it's 240. Oof.
See,
okay.
This is the thing. So I would expect a little bit more spiky stuff, but again, because it's just so soon.
Look, yeah, it's like here and here, it's basically like in 5 days doubled the daily active users and revenues as well. I mean, here from 120 to 240, but yeah,
3 more days before.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And if you go downloads and then just do US only, yes, because here they started pushing.
Yeah.
So we are still at very beginning, and they are already, in terms of the US revenues, on 50K. So look at like it's very steady increase with almost zero downloads, and still the revenue was increasing. And now you can see here, it's downloads 150.
Yeah, but it's right. Like according
to
Forex, Forex is a little bit like Match3 in the sense that people need to first get to the paying part, which is like 3-4 days from the scratch. If they're not like super mega power user, like they won't be pushed to the wall yet. Like I can just play the game and do everything pretty much for like next 3 to 4 days. You'll just shower me with rewards. So it will lag. Definitely it will lag. So probably end of next week, we'll see if it kind of catches up.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be...
You see any web stores, by the way?
I have not seen any web stores, honestly, at least now. So guys, you should definitely call Fastspring if you want to launch your web store, guys. Fastspring.gg, because there's the no drama D2C option for everybody, which is scaling pretty fast. And it's working with most of the publishers in the last 20 years. We were talking about the tower, and the guys are working with Fastspring as well. So if you want to launch a new web store, go to fastspring.gg and tell them 2.5 Gamers sent you. They know the space, they move fast, so you grow your US revenue in the web store space as well. So
give me the chart for a second. Just one last screen. So we know what's really the scale of it. This is just top charts. This is App Store. Xclash is right here, which is pretty much, kind of double the size of Clash Royale, which is also in its like super growth to the moon phase currently.
Exactly.
Just saying. If we go overall,
it's still first.
But why this number is higher then?
Fair.
Or maybe it's still first because it's taken from the charts, but the estimation differs. Because could be. I don't know. So it means that maybe the estimation isn't that good because it's just like scaling so quick. I don't know. But it's more than Sora basically. And if you go then Google Play, ChatGPT is still first, but there's like Xclash right there, and below it there's stuff like Temu, TikTok, Instagram, McDonald's, WhatsApp, and then Blockblast on 940.
Which is also kind of surprising because Blockblast is always.
So it's just like, next week, I guess a lot of people will be talking about this because you just can't unsee it. It will be everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and we already talked about it 3 years ago.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess it just tells you like how hard even for Chinese companies to master Forex as like the overall, and this whole like new generation Forex, not like
new generation
Lilith style Forex or FunPlus or whatever machines. So this is the new River Games Forex with the fake funnel and everything.
With the fake funnel. Nice.
Okay, we'll definitely keep this on this radar. I guess. We'll talk about it soon, pretty soon.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do a solo one on the update for sure.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to write about the whole kind of stuff again because it was an interesting case 3 years ago, and this is even better case now. So thank you very much for listening. Join the Slack channel. Comment under the video if what's your opinion about this save the dog kind of onboarding / bullshit or whatever you want to call it. Let us know and see you next time. Thank you very much.
Ciao.
Ciao.